What's going on, guys? It's Drew right here. So basically I'm going to give you guys some tips and advice and just on what I did to help increase my vertical and my athletic performance in the gym. So if that's your goal, that you're in the right place, let's do this shit together. I'm just playing. If you guys have any tips for me, that would be great. Please leave a comment. So I'm going to go ahead and start on with the video. So basically I played basketball and volleyball and in high school, and I was never the most athletic. I didn't really take anything too seriously. On a good day, maybe I was able to barely tap the rim, like barely. And I was like stoked about that. I was jumping around like you. But as I got out of high school, I really started taking my training seriously and just watching a lot of YouTubers, especially Chris Barnard. I've been watching him for like almost 2 years already and just taking all the information I can and putting it into my own style of training. And it's really helped me out a lot. So now I'm able to like just go and grab the rim, and like I'm able to do that all the time now. It's not like a one-time thing, but I'm able to grab onto the rim. I'm 5'10", I weigh around 180 pounds, and I know there's people shorter that could dunk, there's people that are taller who can't. So whatever your goal is, just make sure you're focused on that and try not to focus on somebody else. All that matters is about where you're at and what you're trying to accomplish. Also, I really recommend buying this book, King. It's by Elliot Hulse and Chris Barnard, and they just give a whole bunch of information on how to train and to increase your vertical. And I really take that seriously and put it into my training, and it's really helped me out a lot. I love coming into the gym now and just training and knowing what kind of exercises to do that are going to help me out. So I highly recommend that book to you guys. Another thing on how to increase your vertical is making sure you're able to squat heavy, deadlift, and bench. I mean, at least squat like 1.5 times your body weight in each exercise. And Chris and other athletes really stress the importance of this. One thing that he says is if you don't have a strong foundation and you're doing plyometrics or any agility drills like ladders or anything like that, you're basically just wasting your time. You want to make sure that you have a strong foundation first. Also, another important thing is when you're performing plyometric exercises, you want to make sure that you do them before you actually start lifting any weight. You want to make sure you have all that energy to be able to perform at a high level and just explode, be more explosive as you're doing these exercises. So just make sure you do these in the beginning, and then you start incorporating more of your strength training, like your deadlifts and then your squats. So another tip is that when you're performing any plyometric drill, you want to make sure you're incorporating depth jumps into your training. So depth jumps is when you have like a plyo box, and you basically step off, and then you come into a squat, and then you explode up as fast as possible. So you want to make sure that your reaction is fast. So as soon as you step off, you land, you explode up. And in this book, they really stress the importance of training that, and they highly recommend you do it. And I always add this into my plyo training. There's always an exercise in my training that incorporates some sort of reaction exercise, and this just helps you produce the most amount of force as possible and helps you train that. And also, it just helps with your reactiveness. So if you're in any sports, the quicker you are, the better you'll be. So I highly recommend doing depth jumps. It really helped me out a lot in my vertical and my performance. And then the other tip is when you're doing your training, make sure you're incorporating at least some sort of squat exercise, deadlift exercise, and making sure you do single leg exercise as well. Like in my video, I'm doing a Bulgarian lunge. That's when one foot's on the bench and my other foot's forward doing lunges. This really activates the glutes, and that's another important thing too. You want to make sure your glutes are activating, because that's where a lot of your power comes from. I know it's funny, I know some guys don't like to work the glutes, but make sure your glutes are activating as you're doing these exercises like deadlifting, squatting, lunging. Make sure they're activated, and you'll see your performance come to a whole nother level. Your speed, your vertical, everything will start increasing from there. So yeah, just really focus on your weaknesses and just get stronger every day. And hopefully this helps you guys. So if you guys have any questions or comments or any advice for me, please leave it in the comment box. Hopefully we can help each other out and, you know, reach our goal, which is to fucking slam that, just to dunk. That's our goal, to dunk. So if that's your goal, let's get it. If you just want to be faster, whatever it is, hopefully this helps you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.